What if I told you that sugar is affecting your body in ways you've probably never imagined? It's not just about gaining weight. Sugar can quietly influence your energy, your mood, your focus, and even your daily cravings. The surprising part is that most people consume far more sugar than they realize, often without eating a single piece of candy. Today, we're uncovering what sugar really does inside your body and why understanding it could help you make smarter everyday choices. By the end of this video, you'll know where hidden sugars are found, how they affect your body, and what simple changes can help you feel healthier without giving up every sweet treat. Let's start with an important fact. Your body actually needs glucose for energy. Every cell in your body relies on it to function, especially your brain. So sugar itself isn't the problem. The real issue is how much added sugar has become part of the modern diet. Many processed foods and sugary drinks contain far more sugar than our bodies need. When you eat something sweet, your blood sugar rises quickly. At first, this feels great. You might feel more awake, more energetic, or even happier. That's because glucose is your body's preferred source of fuel. But this boost doesn't last very long. Your body responds by releasing insulin, a hormone that helps move sugar from your bloodstream into your cells. Once that happens, your blood sugar can drop just as quickly as it rose. That's when many people start feeling tired, hungry, or craving another sugary snack. It's like riding a roller coaster. The climb is exciting, but the drop comes just as fast. That's why one cookie often turns into two, and one soda can leave you wanting another later in the day. Another surprising truth is that sugar hides in places most people never expect. Sure, candy, cakes, and soft drinks contain a lot of sugar, but they're not the only sources. Many foods that seem healthy can also contain significant amounts of added sugar. Take flavored yogurt, breakfast cereal, granola bars, bottled smoothies, fruit juices, pasta sauces, ketchup, and even salad dressings. Individually, they may not seem like a big deal, but throughout the day, these small amounts can add up quickly. Imagine filling a bucket with water 1 cup at a time. 1 cup doesn't seem like much. Neither do 2 or 3. But before long, the bucket is overflowing. Hidden sugars work the same way. That's why checking nutrition labels can be one of the simplest habits for reducing unnecessary sugar in your diet. Sugar also affects something many people rarely think about: your brain. Sweet foods activate the brain's reward system, making you feel good for a short time. Your brain remembers that feeling and naturally encourages you to repeat the behavior. Over time, this can make sugary foods much harder to resist. This doesn't mean sugar is addictive in the same way as certain drugs, but it does help explain why cravings can feel so powerful. Sometimes it's not simply a lack of willpower. It's your brain responding to a habit that's been repeated again and again. Large amounts of added sugar can also leave some people feeling distracted or less focused. After the initial burst of energy wears off, the sudden drop can make it harder to concentrate on work, school, or even simple daily tasks. Keeping your energy more stable often helps you stay productive throughout the day. Here's something fascinating that many people don't know. Your taste buds can actually change. If you regularly eat very sweet foods, your brain begins to expect that level of sweetness. Fresh fruit may seem less flavorful because your taste buds have adapted. The good news is that this process can work in reverse. Many people who reduce added sugar for a few weeks discover that strawberries, apples, grapes, and other fruits suddenly taste much sweeter than before. Your body gradually adjusts, making healthier foods more satisfying without forcing yourself to eat them. It's also important to understand that not all sugar is the same. Whole fruits contain natural sugar, but they also provide fiber, vitamins, minerals, and water. Fiber slows the absorption of sugar, helping your body process it more gradually. A sugary soft drink, on the other hand, often delivers a large amount of added sugar with almost none of those extra nutrients. That's one reason nutrition experts generally recommend choosing whole fruits instead of sugary beverages whenever possible. There are also a few common myths worth clearing up. The first is that brown sugar is much healthier than white sugar. While there are small differences in processing, both should still be enjoyed in moderation. Another myth is that fruit is unhealthy because it contains sugar. Whole fruit is very different from foods with added sugar because it comes packaged with fiber and valuable nutrients that support overall health. And finally, many people believe they have to quit sugar completely. For most people, that's simply not necessary. Healthy eating isn't about perfection. It's about balance and making better choices most of the time. So, what can you do starting today? Begin with small, realistic changes. Drink more water instead of sugary drinks whenever you can. Choose whole fruit when you're craving something sweet. Read nutrition labels before buying packaged foods and pay attention to added sugars. Build balanced meals that include protein, healthy fats, and fiber to help you stay full longer and keep your energy more stable throughout the day. Remember, you don't have to change everything overnight. Small improvements, repeated consistently, often create the biggest long-term results. Sugar isn't something to fear, but it is something to understand. The more you know about how it affects your body, the easier it becomes to make choices that support your health without feeling restricted. Better health doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from making smarter decisions. One meal and one habit at a time. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next science-backed health video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.